Why, good morning, everyone. Welcome to our Appsumo Friday wrap up. Black Friday and the Monday deals wrap up. Now, this year there has been some amazing, and Appsumo have put out enough that we need to do its own wrap up and its own system. So we've done a wrap up and a roundup of different tools that we like, different things that have come in from Appsumo, and I'm very, very excited to be sharing them all with you today. If you haven't already, I just want to show you before I delve into this one. This is our 2022 marketing planner. If you haven't already grabbed a copy, you can do so on the Reed-Enever Group website. It goes into frameworks, tools, and it even has a monthly mini course each time around for you to be able to jump in and grab some tools and some bargains, not tools, bargains, but learn some skills along the way. So if you head to reed-enevergroup.com.au, you'll be able to grab that. And if you give me a second, I will grab you a link that allows you to be able to pick up my planner. And if you're looking at Clive's strategic planner as well, that is there as well. So if you haven't already grabbed one of those planners, it's a good way to get yourself started and find it from here. So I'll put in the planners link here. And yeah, as I said, the marketing planner built with a whole heap of tools and those sorts of things to help you. So probably the planners in. Okie dokie, let's get into what we are actually here for today. So today we're here to chat about the Appsumo deals that have come out in relation to Black Friday deal. Now we've got some great, really good tools in here. There's some really awesome tools, some really good opportunities for you to be able to tap into and to get to, find some great things for you and your business using Appsumo. So I'm just going to do a quick online live check because I just want to make sure that we are doing what we should be doing. And we are live where we should be being live. Yes, we are. And just do a quick sound check. Yep, coming through. So it's all coming through. So we're ready to go. Okay, let's jump in. As I said, we've done a little bit of a pre-hit about the planners, a pre-hit about all of those sorts of things from there. Okay. So in full disclosure, we are an Appsumo partner, which means that if you do happen to buy using one of the links that we've included with the video or include throughout the chat today, that does mean that we might receive a small affiliate commission. Now, there's over 50 deals that I could see from Appsumo. We didn't select all of them, so there are some that we will miss throughout this process. The recommendations that I make to you in today's video are recommendations based on the tools that I found and that I've liked the look of, all the tools that we're already using within our toolkit. So just to give you a bit of clarity, and then one recommendation from one of my students. It isn't a tool that I'm using, and I don't think I'm going to use unless I fall into the bright shiny object component right now, but there is one final recommendation from there. Okay, so let's get started. I'm just waiting on my documents over here, so I might just quickly flip to the computer over here to get us started. Okay, the first of the Black Friday deals is the stock image deal from Deposit Photos. Now, this one comes out every year. It's a great deal for you to be able to get some premium stock images, and it's a good opportunity for you to be able to delve in and do that from there. The deal started at $39. It allows you to be able to buy stock images and the credits never expire. So if you've been looking at maybe upping your game, you want some new images to add to your Canva account, whatever you're looking for inside there, that's a really good opportunity for you to be able to do that by grabbing that Deposit Photos deal that's coming through. So Deposit Photos, highly recommend it. It's one I pick up every year. And as I said, the deals are pretty good. I'm pretty sure they're starting at $39. You have $39 or $78 US. 100 images are for $39. I think 78's for 200 images as well. Okay, now this is one I picked up in the Black Friday deals last year, and I'm so excited to see it back. I've been talking to my marketing circle members, my course creator circle members, all about this. Brainwork is a tool that allows you to put together some frameworks, some key titles, some good headlines, some SEO optimized content for your blog. Now, I love Brainwork from the point of view of it allows me to look at some talking points, and it's come a long way since we first got it. But it allows me to look at talking points for podcast episodes. It allows me to look at different headlines that I can use along the way. And it's a really, really handy tool. Now, from my point of view, Brainwork has been a game changer in lots of ways because we've been able to come out with like 12 months worth of content ideas. We're able to look at writing SEO friendly content, and it uses an AI writer. Now, I'm not a big believer in using the AI writer as a complete whole. I think that you should jump in with that AI writer and then add your own personality to it and add your own content. And Brainwork's a really good one to be able to do that with as well. So have a look at Brainwork. See how it goes. It's starting at about $79 US for license tier 1. And look, tier 1 will do most business owners. We got tier 2 when we purchased it, but that's because we work with other business owners as well. But we really most probably, if I'm being really honest, have not pushed past the tier 1 level, but we've got amazing value and amazing content out of that deal. So it paid for itself definitely within its time. Okay, the next deal that we're going to talk about is Chopcast. Now, Chopcast looks really promising. It's one that I've been considering looking at purchasing throughout this period, and Chopcast is designed to chop up the long form video. So like this live I'm doing here, chopping them down into shorter form pieces of video, resizing them for the right platforms, using a text editor to be able to do it. And it's a really cool tool. Its alternatives to are the Headliner app, which I actually use for my podcast, and Descript. So it's quite an impressive little tool. It's for $69. You're able to chop it down. It's got some pretty good ratings on Appsumo, which is amazing. So you can jump in and have a look at it from there. So that's my next one that I have been thinking about. I haven't bought yet because I've got Descript and Headliner, a few of those other ones. So, but I'm looking at it because, shiny object syndrome, and I love it. Now, T-Event is one that I am seriously considering. And I'm just sitting in my consider list at the moment, and it's about being able to host online events or summits and those sorts of things with networking spaces along the way. So T-Event is really, really cool. If you want to have a look at it, it's definitely in the list there. And it's one that's sitting on my, if I don't buy anything else list, I think I'm jumping in. And even then, I think I'm going to jump in anyway, list to buy. So it is a online hosting event. You've got chat, you've got networking, you've got whiteboards. You can take a payment through your free event. So I'm pretty sure through it as well. You can stack up to 9 codes. Customize event URLs, you've got HD video recording, all of those sorts of things in there. It looks super impressive, and it is one of those ones on my list that I'm seriously considering breaking my technically already assigned Black Friday budget. Okay, the next one. The next one in the list is Video Peel. Now, Video Peel is one that we picked up in a previous Appsumo sale. I'm not sure if it was a Black Friday one or not, but it's what we use to get video testimonials from our clients. Now, you can set up a little bit of an introduction, some questions that you might like to ask your clients, and get your video testimonial from there. Now, one of the key things about this and to understand about this tool is people quite often want to leave you a review. They don't know what to say. And Video Peel allows them to be able to leave you a review very simply and easily, following the prompts, record it on their phone, record it on their desktop, and that review is done and set up along the way. And it is a really good opportunity for you to be able to tap in to connecting with your people, but also creating great short form video, okay, because these testimonials can be broken up into short form, but also creating a human-to-human connection when people are reading your testimonials. And marketing, now I can't remember the price for that one because I didn't put it on my list. Let's have a look. The price for Video Peel is $69 for 1 code, and that gives you, let's have a look at what it gives you as along the way, because we want to make sure that we've got all of that sort of stuff. It gives you 100 submissions per month and unlimited users and all of the features in there. If you really want to go up, there's a $207 plan, like there's $138, but the next one that I think it really kicks into play is the custom branding. We are on a base level of that one. I think we started with the base level and we've loved it, and we're not getting 100 submissions here. So unless you've got a huge amount of clients or a huge amount of e-commerce businesses, I think the starting plan most probably would get you started as well. Now, I love to have a little bit of fun in live training events, and this is where the next tool comes in, and we're going to be using it as strategic planning immersion. We're going to be using a content planning immersion, and it's Crowd Party. So if you've ever been in a event or a webinar and it's got a Kahoot, this is very similar. It is about trivia, or it's fun ways to present stats or information along the way and help you engage with your people. So it's a really cool tool. I personally love it. And Crowd Party is an alternative to Kahoot. Once again, the investment wasn't all of that huge, but I didn't put all the prices in my list. Gee, good on you, Linda. You could have done that one. Okay, and we're looking at $69. So most of the stuff with Appsumo this year seems to be sitting around that $69 rate. So that's not too bad for us to be having a look at from there. Okay, so we've done that one. Oh, this is one I picked up and I'm so excited to have. I am absolutely excited. Grabsign is the next tool that we picked up. Okay, we now know in business more and more we need to sign documents. There is more and more digital signing coming into place, and Grabsign was about one of those deals I think I picked up for about $69 again. That is a digital document signing, so you can put your contracts, you can put your client agreements, you can put your authority to use documents, you can put a whole heap of documents in there and have them properly signed with digital timestamps and all of those things that will, put you in a better statement than, hey, yes, I agree via email, I'm going to go ahead. You're getting a digital signature. So if you haven't been looking at something like that, or you've been thinking about, how do I better collect my digital signatures in 2023, that's a tool that I'll be implementing personally in our house next week once I get back from the strategic planning immersion. And we'll be going from there. Now, other key thing to remember on Appsumo, guys, just in case you haven't realized it, if you get in there and buy one of these tools and you find that it doesn't work, you've actually got 60 days. You've got 60 days to go, yeah, that doesn't work, and I would like a refund. And that's fine. You can do that. And quite often when we're buying up in these Black Friday deals, it can get a little bit overwhelming and we're going, oh, do we want all of those? Or I'm not sure. And, is this something I actually want to grab? So, if you grab something and it doesn't work, don't, have buyer's regret. Use your 60 days, but also make sure that you are doing things like grabbing your planner out and putting into your planner that I need to block out some time next week to implement that tool or do some things along the way from that one. Okay, we've got a few more to round out today's Black Friday deal. As I said, I didn't pick them all. I picked the ones that I thought were useful to our members and communities and the ones that I like the look of. Okay, if you're looking to host a directory, this is one you might want to have a look at. We're actually in the process of building a directory out using this tool right now, and it's called Brilliant Directories. We picked it up last year in the sales. And we are loving the look of it. It's very simple directory-based situation. Categories, payments, it's all templated. It's not highly customizable, but if you're looking at building a directory and that's all that site's going to be, I would strongly check that deal out. It starts at about $199 US, and there's your directory. It's done. You've only got to have your domain name, and it's all ready to go. So there's add-ons and that sort of stuff you can buy for Brilliant Directories. But I have been quite impressed with the directory that we are going to build on it, and it is purely a directory. So we're in the process of building the knowledge search directory, which is helping you find knowledge and all of that sort of stuff, and courses and books. So we don't need anything more than the directory features and just making it what it needs to be, which is a directory, which we can do in Brilliant Directories. I think I also saw in there we could put in blog features and that sort of stuff as well. Haven't got that far yet, but if I find out, we'll get in there. Now, the next one is for those of you who are looking at a booking calendar. Book Like a Boss has been popular one in the business community. We reviewed it a number of years ago. It's a highly impressive booking tool. So if you want to jump in and grab it, have a look at Book Like a Boss. It's starting, I think, about $125 US, and it's a very handy tool for the booking calendar. I know BBB members who are still using it. I know they love it. It's a great tool. And as I said, we reviewed it a couple of years ago and it was quite impressive as well. Now, Komodo Decks is another one that I have picked up. It is a tool that I'm looking at using for screencasting. It also seems to date and timestamp and transcribe the screencasts along the way. This is a new addition to my kit. It is something that I'm looking forward to playing with as well. If you are a course creator, if you are a trainer, or you need to document how to do things for your people along the way, then this could be a very, very handy tool. It's a screencasting tool. I mean, I've been a screencastify girl for many, many years. For me to even consider using something else is big. And this has got me in and purchasing, and I'll hopefully looking forward to having a play with it next week as well. And then finally, there is one more recommendation, and this one comes from the business community and from one of my students. And this is a plugin that she has been impressed with, WordPress plugin called Smart Quiz Builder. Now, I've mentioned Interact Quiz Builder in our roundups, and I'll include that in the roundup we do Saturday night, where I go through all the offers we've seen and what's available and who's well. But this is Appsumo today. It's a quiz builder and it's a WordPress plugin. Now, if you were looking at purely just running your quizzes through WordPress, this looks pretty impressive. For me, I'm most probably sticking with Interact, A, because I've used it for, B, because it's sitting in that place. However, if I didn't have Interact, I would be seriously considering buying this one to have a bit of a play with. So there you go. There is our Appsumo roundup for Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals for 2022. Oh my gosh. And to think I'm sitting here in a jumper in November giving you a roundup is a little bit crazy and insane. So have a look at the deals. If you do make a purchase, as I said, we are an Appsumo referral partner, which does mean that we get paid a small commission if you click and use any of our links that we've shared with you today throughout that process. That helps us run the communities like Business, the Course Creators Circle, and continue to provide resources and information along the way. You do have 60 days. If any of these deals do not work for you, or you've grabbed it and it just doesn't click, or you don't think you can use it, then please consider using that. As with all recommendations that we make, please do your own research and make sure, but this is my opinion, this is what I think, and these are the ones I think are absolutely cool. So jump in and grab them if they suit for you. I will be back Saturday. When am I coming back Saturday? I'm coming back Saturday after the strategic planning version. I think it's about 5:30. I'm just going to check the time now, to share with you a Black Friday, Cyber Mondays deals wrap-up situation. Now, inside the business group, we already have a roundup coming in of deals that are coming through. It will be Saturday at 5:30 that I'm coming back to share it with you. But inside the business group, we have a list full of posts, and if I pop it in for you now, I'll be able to grab it for you. We've got a list full of Black Friday deals. So as we're finding them, we're putting them in there. If you found a deal, an Appsumo deal today in particular for this video, and you love it, pop it in. Let us know what the tool is. Let us know what it is to find. But if you have a Black Friday deal of your own, or you see something coming up, then we would love to see it, or you want to follow the post inside BBB. Here is the Black Friday and Cyber Monday deal thread. And you can come in. Now, for those of you who've never done this before and you want to make an offer of your own, we do things here at Reed-Enever Group, and we have this year, we've launched packages for you to be able to work. We tend to launch at a one-off only pricing. So this is, the extreme pricing for you to be able to get in and work with Clive and I. And it tends to be a launch, so that we don't, in lots of ways, discount stuff to the point that we affect people and we, upset previous people who have bought stuff. So if you want to have a look at what Clive and I have offered this year, where our packages are here, so the Reed-Enever Group packages, and they're pretty cool. And just to give you a rundown of what we've done, so that you can understand if you're looking at putting together a package or an offer, I've packaged together what is normally my calls or Clive's calls at our hourly rate. So normally they're $2.97 or $4.97, depending on which one of us you're working with. We've bundled together in 6. You can pre-purchase a package of 6 calls. That is being released at a launch-only price of $997 for me and $11.97 for Clive. Once that package, gets past the Black Friday sale or the limited offer of 5 that's actually in there, for us, that will then turn into the point of going through to being the new pricing, which in my case on my packages is going to be $1,497. So you're saving about $500 off the package rate by the launch from being able to do this. But we've never sold this package before. So this is an introductory rate. And that's why we like to do that type of style of promotion on Black Friday. However, if you are looking at doing something or you've got some stock that you want to move, Black Friday is a good opportunity to put a discount in place or spend a certain amount of dollars and get a discount, or maybe look at giving a discount off the first month of a course or something like that if you were doing those along the way. Okay, that's it. I'm going to wrap it up. There are some amazing Black Friday deals from Appsumo. I will see you again Saturday. For those who are joining me in the strategic planning immersion, I can't wait to see you. It's only 24 hours left in the office for me. And then we will be sharing amazing tips and tricks along the way in person in Melbourne this year. Woo-hoo! We're finally back in person after 2 years. How amazing is that? I'll catch up with everyone around. And if you, as I said, got any Appsumo deals that we need to know about, add them to this thread so that we can find out and see what other cool things we could pick up along the way this Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals. And as I said, remember, you've got 60 days if you need to for refunds with Appsumo, and make purchasing decisions based on what you can afford to do in your business, not all the bright, shiny objects, which is why I set myself a budget each and every year. I'll see you guys all again on Saturday. Bye.